coaching, Audrey, you talk a lot about holistic approach to women and as well mindful living. Can you tell me what is holistic approach about?
The holistic approach encompasses not only what you eat, but also how you live. So managing your stress, understanding your emotions, understanding what your desires are. Because as you put everything on hold sometimes, because you feel that you have to go through the different motions of life and you don't have a choice, then these affect as well your hormonal balance. So that's why I speak about holistic approach, because it's not just focusing on nutrition or not just focusing on reducing stress, but it just encompasses really the whole thing.
How can we start practicing mindful living?
Mindful living, you have to start with things that you yourself know how they affect you. So for example, you can start with sleep. Do you sleep enough? Well, it's very clear to you when you wake up if you're tired still or if you feel energized. So start with the sleep. Do you sleep enough? And then start to monitor it and start to see if after you've slept, how you feel. And then move on to your breakfast. After you eat particular type of foods, how do you feel? Do you feel energized? Do you feel tired? Do you feel that your brain functions are performing even better? So these are small things that you yourself can feel for yourself very easily, how they feel for you. And that's what mindful living is. Mindful living is taking some small things into your life and checking out how you're doing them and how they make you feel.
I can define Audrey like a translucent person. She's this kind of girl that when you are together, you don't have to say what your problems are, because he takes your problems and transform them in solutions. Even if you are sad, if you are worried, her smile is more than enough. It's a very good energetic emotion and feeling being with her. It's an amazing story because I'm from Mexico, and when I moved to Spain, I started sharing a flat with girls, and I discovered in this girl different powers, and I was curious about what to do. Then I became a researcher, and I started researching on women's empowerment. And when I discovered the powers of the menstrual cycle and how women are different compared to men, because men are linear and women are kind of cycle, then I started studying how to promote this to people. And being a man, it's amazing because you have a different perspective than being a woman.
What is the self-care practice?
Well, self-care practice is, when you take time off from time to time to go to the spa. Well, I'm not telling you to go to the spa, I'm just telling you to find time for yourself, because you're very busy, and I imagine your Moms in Heels community is extremely busy too, and you might find some time that you don't think you have the time to take care of yourself. Like you wake up in the morning and you think you just have to rush through the motions to get ready, get your kids ready, or start on your business, but maybe you just have to wake up 10 minutes earlier and start to have a tea, start to ground yourself in the mornings through some mindful breathing, or just finding something that allows you to take care of yourself and acknowledge yourself as a person too. That's what self-care is about. Just finding time throughout your day.
Yeah, to reconnect in a way. You know, I actually had this feeling last year about myself. It was kind of too crowded in my head at some point, and you keep going on and on every day without giving yourself even a few minutes to be on your own completely. And I don't talk about just locking yourself in a room, but completely switching off from sounds, from voices, from thoughts even, to put yourself on the side in a way, and to empty your mind for several minutes and be in silence. And this has helped me, for example, a lot to reconnect with myself. Audrey, how did you start the Lotus Power Health?
I started Lotus Power Health in 2013 following my own health issues. I had been diagnosed with endometriosis and I had had a surgery, and I thought, wow, now that I know what I have, then the doctors are going to be able to tell me what I can do and I'll just be cured and I won't have pain anymore. That didn't happen like that, and I was on the pill. I was taking painkillers. The painkillers weren't working. The pill was making me feel completely out of not myself at all. And I just thought there has to be another way. And because traditional medicine was not able to help me, I just looked further into it. And this is how I started Lotus Power Health, because I wanted to share my journey with women who were going through the same problems that I had and did not find any answer.
Describe one day in your life, in the life of a health coach.
Well, one day would be just get up in the morning whenever I feel that I'm rested enough. So I have a nap to help me wake up when I'm in light sleep. And then I would just go up and go to the kitchen and start preparing my energizing drink. So that's not the energy drink like Red Bull or any other things you find out there with a lot of sugar in. But I put some lemon juice in it, and then I have some Himalayan salt for the many minerals that you can find in. And then I add some cayenne pepper, and then if you like it sweeter, then you can add some stevia or xylitol. And that's the first thing that I do. I prepare that, and then I drink it. And then I drink it throughout the day because that really energizes me.
So how much is this? 1 liter or?
About 1.5 liters, and then I can have something else on the side. But yeah, about
You give us the you give me the recipe afterwards. Okay, okay,
and then I would just move to my desk, and I start with the thing that I planned already the night before. So I will have planned my day by organizing the thing that I know will make my business go into the direction that I want. So whether that's seeing clients already early in the morning, or whether that is working on my marketing or connecting with other professionals, these are the big stones that I will be working in the morning. And the way I plan my day is using the Pomodoro technique, which is
the Pomodoro
technique. So Pomodoro in Italian means tomato. And the way it works is that you schedule 25 plus 5 minutes, and 25 minutes is on a task in particular, and then you take a 5-minute break, and then you change tasks. So instead of working just on one thing during the whole day and feeling that maybe you didn't make much progress.
Audrey, since we've been talking about beauty and beauty from inside, can you share with us what is your beauty routine?
Sure. My beauty routine, I change it over the year because of the different seasons that we have. It starts with what you eat.
Okay. I wouldn't imagine anything else.
So having probiotics, for example, for the gut, because the health of your gut affects directly the health of your skin. I just take it when I see that my immune system goes down, or when I see that my skin, for example, start to be dry, or that when I feel that maybe I have some trouble and I'm bloated. Besides probiotics, omega-3s, because in everyday life we are very subject to stress. And usually when we eat more of omega-9, which are inflammatory type of fats. So omega-3s we don't really get very much, so adding them in forms of gel, in forms of a supplement really helps me to rebalance, and also that helps with the hormones. Otherwise, I have some beauty products that I have been testing for the past 6 months and that I really love because they add some probiotics in. And why I like to have probiotics into my beauty products is because the skin also has some bacteria on, and when you nourish these bacteria, then your skin is going to be thanking you for that.
Okay, so you mean probiotics in your creams as well?
In your creams, yes.
Okay, I think that's the new thing I've read a lot. So beside these creams, do you use makeup or anything?
I try to avoid wearing any big makeup on the skin, because everything that you put on your skin is absorbed by your body directly, like if you were eating it. Or my saying for beauty products is, if you can't eat it, don't use it.